ready to go.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Isn't this fun? I'm sorry,
I'm so
baby.
excited.
This is so fun. Okay. All right, let me see what I'm looking like. The same. The same. It's not changing. Okay, good. Oh, this one's not going. Hi, I'm Katrina, and this is Living with Katrina.
Just win.
Hi, I know, right? Already, I'm doing a couple.
Sorry.
It's okay. Hi, I'm Katrina. Oh no, Katrina's showing too much. What you got going on, Katrina, right here? You can't take me, huh? You look like, what is that? Honey, a whole show right here with me. Okay, hi, I'm Katrina, and this is Living with Katrina. And today I have
Lizzy Black.
Lizzy Black. Oh, so sweet, so special. So Lizzy Black is one of my girls from school, one of the sweet girls from school that always just did everything that they were supposed to do. She would always come and just talk. She just had a personality that was like an adult. So I knew you couldn't have been around too many children because it was like talking to an adult. Your conversation was not like an adult, and you actually had purpose, and you knew it's like things that you would talk about was just and to be talking to me because you saw I don't talk to people. See you later. Have a nice day. But no, we would sit and talk and your conversation. I was like, this child is, I really, you remind me of my kids. So, and then just seeing you get through school, and then you being, what were you studying literature? I mean, studying theater or no?
No, that was kind of what I wanted to do in the I initially went into school as a sports broadcasting major, and then over Christmas break, I picked up my double major and started doing sports broadcasting and meteorology.
Oh, you did? That's why you're speaking. I'm telling you, the speaking is very good. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so good. So how did you get into the play? Because that's what I'm talking about, the play, because she and her mother were starring in a play that we had here at the Colonial Theater here in town. In town, not here in Racing, but in our nearest town, close to us here.
Yeah, so my mom and I both were just super involved in the Colonial Theater. My mom and I did our first show together. Actually, no, it was just me. I did my first show when I was 3 years old. It was the best Christmas pageant ever. There's 3 or 4. It was the best Christmas pageant ever, and I was so small that they had to. I was so small that they had to literally like pick me up backstage and take me on the stage. But yeah, no, I did pretty much from there on out. I did 2, 3 shows a year.
Year?
Yeah, I was doing everything.
What were you traveling, or was it local?
No, I was doing it here.
Oh, was it? What?
And then I did one show at McGregor Hall in Henderson, and we did the production of The Little Mermaid, which was so fun. That was my sophomore year of high school. But yeah, when I got to my high school, it just kind of it slowed down. I started taking sports a little more seriously, and I had found myself choosing or having to choose between one or the other. And like I love both things so much, but it's hard to be a good team player when both things are at the same time on the same night. And
that's right.
so I did my last show at the Colonial Theater my junior year of high school. I did Into the Woods, and I was Cinderella.
Why didn't I didn't know that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was in like March of my junior year.
Okay.
But yeah, I did that, and then when I got to college, my sorority, or so all of Greek life at the University of Oklahoma, we do this thing called USync. It's for incoming freshmen only, and your sorority will pair with a fraternity, and you put on like a 10-minute musical. And so we write it all. We get a theme, and we have to do a spin-off of, so for example, this year we did Ever After, and you had to do a spin-off of a fairy tale. And so we did Hansel and Gretel, and you pick actual songs from like the radio. Like our songs that we were using were, we did some ABBA, The Chicks, Journey. Yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire. We did September.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's it.
super fun. But I got to audition. We like were singing and things like that. And like I go to a school in Oklahoma. Like I'm going and auditioning with girls from my sorority from all around the country who've been exposed to so many different levels of theater, and like people take this stuff seriously at OU. And
Yes.
so like I went in there not knowing if I'd even make the show. You know, even if I've done theater for as long as I had, like I was so nervous, and I ended up getting the lead, and I got to do that for 3 months with my sorority, and we were paired with Beta, and we ended up getting third place, which was so awesome. It was super like too competitive this year, like third place, like, and Beta's been on a losing streak for some time now. So is Beta. So it was very nice to get us both in there and to get a trophy. And yeah, and our John was here. He came to one of the shows. So I don't know if you heard me sing. He's
She
definitely
just threw that in
he's
there,
seen
right?
me. He's seen me. He's laid eyes on
She
me.
said, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. But anyway, so we're very good. What else? So, and you're working. That's where I saw. Oh yeah, then I saw you working. Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. So I came home in May, not really knowing what I was going to do because I applied for a camp counselor job on Lake Gaston, and that is just also super competitive, and so they filled up all the girl spots before they got to my application, and so I just kind of was scrambling. That was supposed to be all summer, and so I ended up. My brother got a job at the Humble, and it was like right when they opened. So I was there. Like my first weekend was our first official week open. So Memorial Day Saturday was my first day ever as a server, and that was so crazy. I feel like I've just grown so much. Like in the summer, I've done this.
And that's when I was there with Miss Clark.
Yes.
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 Oh, that weekend. Oh, Miss
Or
Clark.
maybe like
The next weekend, I think it
next
was. Yeah,
weekend,
because it
yes.
was. I don't think it was that weekend. No,
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
think it
Memorial
was
Day.
the weekend after.
Okay.
But
That place is cute too. They really turned that around.
oh my god, yeah, they did. It's crazy because like we would come out here. Like my grandparents lived here until I was like third grade, maybe. But then you know everybody that lives on the lake, so that was always our ice cream stop too from my grandparents' house.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Like, and they renovated it in 6 weeks, which they did a phenomenal
It's a beautiful
job.
job. That's what I said. I walked inside and I'm like, there's no way. And I saw them doing the construction, but I just didn't think they were doing. I didn't think it was going to turn out like that. And I also grew up around here, so that place is a staple in our family too.
For
Because
sure.
my grandfather, we'd go out on the boat. That's where we docked our boats. That's where he put his boat in the.
Yeah, we've got a boat ramp still.
Yeah, so that's just like that is very special, and so to see that and to see the life brought back to that place because it was dead around there.
Yeah.
It was very dead,
Yeah.
and now it's very active. There's a lot of life around the lake. I didn't really realize it until just the last couple of years that how much life because we're so busy. But then when you start to slow down, you realize, oh, okay, well, let me start looking at things, and then you start seeing life. So that has changed me. So that's one thing I want to say to you, just as a forward moving advice. Take time to actually live. Just live.
Yeah.
Just live. Because it's very important. We can get caught up in just every day. Let me take care of our bills and do that, but we don't live. As a young person, make sure you put that into. Make sure it's important that I'm going to live. The same thing your parents taught you when you were younger, do the same thing.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Lizzy Black. Okay, now, so your father and I have paid a lot of money for you to go to that school. So you can no longer play around with these little boys. That's over. This is the final year. No longer. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have some explaining to do. And your father is going to be very upset. He's going to be upset. How do you explain yourself?